If you clicked on this video expecting me to recommend League of Legends, close this video now. You see, this is a rat from someone who has dumped around 3,291 hours on this fucking game. Which, by the way, I do deeply regret, and I think the proper way to begin is to talk about why I started playing League of Legends in the first place. I started playing it because a friend showed it to me that I met playing Arc, and actually that was a place that I called home before League of Legends, but I abandoned that place once that game died, and I picked up League of Legends. The crazy part to share now is that at first I actually thought Arc was more toxic, and then I realized the League of Legends community is fucking way worse, man. And I'm not even being biased here. Like, I think it's like proven to be true. You see, and that's the crazy thing, because like I could pull up like 10 people from Arc PvP servers right now. Random people, by the way. 9 out of those 10 people say the N-word, like on the daily.
Dude, fucking Germans are all useless! Hands down, most useless niggas in the world! I hate Germans so much! I fucking hate Germans! All Germans should just kill themselves! They should have been fucking executed for the Holocaust! Then we wouldn't have the problem of fucking Germans in modern day world! Germans are the
And like that just comes to show is like, if that's less toxic or edgy than League of Legends players, then what does that say for League of Legends players, right? Like, I think that in itself just lives up to the stereotype that League of Legends is a game filled with losers, and it really is.
Look how disgusting this is! Fucking monkeys, man!
I think the game is only really alive for 2 reasons nowadays, is because, well, actually it could be 3. 1 could be nostalgia, 2, esports, 3, the game is literally kept alive because of drama, which leads to engagement, which is a repeating cycle, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I was able to walk away from this game that I was once addicted to. And the reason actually why is I think the developers' choices in 2024 alone just made me fucking disgusted with the game. And I feel like I cannot be the only person that like feels this way. And I know a lot of people like dog on this game and they'll get right back on it like the next fucking day, but like me, genuinely, it just put me off. Like, I just can't keep like playing this fucking shit. But as far as choices, you would think it would be like the $500 Ari skin was like, oh, I don't want to play League of Legends because of this Ari skin. No, I actually don't give a rat's ass about cosmetics. I think the problem with the fucking game is that it's always unbalanced, and this is an intentional like decision. I think, don't call me a conspiracy theorist, but I think the game is intentionally always fucking broken or unbalanced on purpose to make the game feel always different so it doesn't get boring. There's a YouTuber called Fiddlezar that actually covers this exact topic, and I agree with like around like 70 to 80% of what he says. Some of the stuff I do disagree with, but I would definitely check it out after this video, and I'll leave it in the description, of course, so you guys can check it out. But honestly, all in all, so you don't have to watch this video. Long story short, the game can only be fun dependent on how you perceive things, on your perspective. You definitely can play League of Legends and be a good human being. Problem is, I went down the path of climbing ranked and trying to achieve something that I was never going to achieve in a meaningful amount of time. And I was probably better off fucking like going to the gym. With that exact amount of time put in, I would have been better looking right now. But because the rank system is so fucking garbage in League of Legends, it incentivizes people to buy Smurfs accounts. And long story short, people will keep buying accounts to reset their rank journey. For example, let's say they played 10 matches on their main account and they weren't satisfied with the account's progress. So what someone will do, like the average League of Legends player, they'll just fire up another account that they bought off of $2 from a website that sells them. Which, by the way, these accounts that they sell, right, they're leveled through bots or scripts. And a quick rundown of a script, if you have no fucking clue. I mean, if you have no idea what League of Legends is and you've made it up until this point of the video, I congratulate you, because I probably would have clicked off. So what a script is where kind of like an AI or a bot. So the best way to explain it is people do this as a living, right? People will have like, I don't know, like 100 computers running a computer script, right, to play out a match, and they will have 100 of these computers running all at once simultaneously. That way they can fucking level up a bunch of accounts at once. And this in itself is a fucking black market if you think about it. I mean, it's against TOS. Problem with this game is that it's fucking plagued with Smurfs. And this ruins the new player experience. I cannot tell you how many times that when I first started playing, if I wasn't invested early on into the game, I probably would have just quit because it just wasn't fair. Like being a new player into a game that's already like 12 years old. And on top of that, I have someone in my lobby that's been playing that game nonstop for fucking their whole life, basically. I think the solution here, and Riot Games won't ever do this, is to actually add hardware bans. And again, to explain what a hardware ban is, it's a more effective way to ban someone than like a traditional way, which is an IP ban. A hardware ban requires you for you to buy a new motherboard, change it out of your PC, install it, then you could re-download the game. Otherwise, if you get hardware banned, you won't be able to actually play the game ever again on that computer. You'll have to either buy a new computer or set a new motherboard. And this, I think, would be an effective way to, for one, get rid of Smurfs, two, get rid of all the toxic players. And to be honest, it probably wouldn't be that hard to implement hardware bans onto League, considering that they have an anti-cheat called Vanguard, which a lot of people had actually a problem with. Personally, I didn't care. And to be honest, probably most people shouldn't care, considering that they use TikTok and that's a Chinese-owned company that's probably spying on all of us Americans and other people. And to close off this video, there's one last thing I have a problem with in this game, and that's the obvious favoritism. I used to play Kled, which was a character in League of Legends, and in all of my time playing him, I came to the realization that certain characters are never in the spotlight. For example, Kled. He, in my opinion, was a weak champion and a champion that never got any skins. Well, we got a Lux skin and a Caitlyn skin basically every fucking month. Those two champions, for example, maybe even Jhin, they're never weak and they get a fucking monthly skin. So like, it's just irritating that certain characters in the game are stronger, and it eliminates the variety of gameplay in the game. I feel like the game would be a lot more fun if you saw a more diverse amount of champions. There's around 150 champions in the game, but realistically, like, you only ever really see 50 in the meta. I feel like if there was more champions in the meta, more play styles, the game would be a lot more fun. All right, I think that's a wrap. So definitely don't play League of Legends. Do not play this game if you're even considering playing it. If you guys like this video and want to let me know in the comments what you guys thought, maybe some of the stuff didn't align with you, maybe we can discuss it down in the comments, of course. And I hope to see you in the next video.